little woozy, but there's the game clock.
See, there's the play clock. Now, his vision.
He's taking his time, but he should know that he's under 10 seconds left. But look how casual he is as he just kind of rolls to his right and then eventually gets rid of the ball. But nonetheless, they still have the 1 second.
46-yarder. Everything. Got it. Texas goes to Pasadena.
Phillips will hand off to James White. Big hole up the middle to the 5. Touchdown, James White. 8:57 left in this beatdown. Wisconsin 70. Nebraska 24. Wow. 70-31, Wisconsin wins a lopsided Big Ten championship game.
Hey, Bo, the goal is to win the conference championship. How do you look at it this season now?
We failed. We failed to win a championship.
Serenading Nebraska.
Nebraska, you go back, you address the issues.
We talk about the lack of the big win, Chris. Bo Pelini and Nebraska now in head-to-head games between two ranked teams. Nebraska ranked in the AP and their opponent ranked. They've lost 7 in a row.
It's a frustration. Until they get consistent play from the quarterback position, that trend can continue because you have to be balanced on offense in today's day and age of college football.
Thank you all for being here today. Last night, after consulting with Chancellor Perlman, I made the decision that our university needs new leadership in our football program, and I informed Coach Pelini of my decision this morning. Careful consideration and contemplation went into my decision process, and I'm well aware of the short-term impact on our student athletes. But in the end, this is what's best for the university. Certainly the results of our games this season and in previous seasons played a significant role in my decision. But whenever I evaluate a head coach, I consider a number of factors both on and off the field, beyond the outcomes of games. Let me say this. The people of Nebraska deserve not only high standards and expectations, but they deserve seeing our people and our teams reach them. I indicated during my introductory press conference that we will compete for Big Ten and national championships, and we will do so with class, integrity, sportsmanship, and with a commitment to our student athletes. I believe the action taken today is in line with that vision.
What Pelini has done is Danny Cannell is with us to help make sense of this move there in Lincoln. And we're talking about expectations of a fan base and a program and what they perceive as a failure to deliver upon those expectations. But it's a head coach who will get you 9 wins a season.
Yeah.
Why is he now looking for a job?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we live in an era where people want to win championships. And especially when you're at a program like Nebraska with a rich history. I mean, this was a team that was a dynasty in the 90s. I mean, I knew we had a lot of games against them in the Orange Bowl. When I was at Florida State, Nebraska was a powerhouse. Tommy Frazier going back to back. And the fan base expects to win championships. Now, I think the problem with Nebraska is that they've had these opportunities, they've gotten to some title games, and they haven't had a conference championship since 1999. And I think you better be very careful if you're Nebraska, which they already made their decision. They're going to go in a new direction. But, you know, it could be a lot worse than 9-win seasons every year.
Yes, yeah. I would totally agree with that. We heard Adam Rittenberg call him a somewhat divisive figure, talking about Bo Pelini. And he's someone who, after a loss to Iowa at this time of year, last year said, if they want to fire me, they can go ahead.
They want to fire me, go ahead.
I believe in what I've done. I don't apologize for what I've done. I don't apologize to you. I don't apologize to anybody, myself or the staff.
He's not shy. He's not afraid of sharing his opinion. Where do you think Nebraska looks now in terms of that attitude in their next head coach?
You said it a lot more diplomatically than he said it. When he was divisive when he said it. He was aggressive when he said it. He challenged the boosters and everybody else. Hey, go ahead and fire me. And he did not make it easy on himself. He's never been great with the media. Remember, there were the tapes that came to reveal.
I didn't really have any relationship with the AD. The guy, I mean, you guys saw him yesterday. The guy's a total. I mean, he is. I mean, he's a total.
All of those types of issues, I'm sure, played into this decision from Sean Eichhorst to make this change at this juncture.
It's tough being a defensive-minded head coach and have a defense that fails to play the way that Pelini has.
And here's the big issue. I mean, let's not forget, a few weeks ago against Wisconsin, Melvin Gordon ran all over this team. So not only is he the defensive coach, but the defense has been a disaster in some of the biggest stages, giving up record numbers.
It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Nebraska football coach Mike Riley.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Chancellor Perlman, for the opportunity to be here. We are grateful for that. Dee and I have been around the block a little bit, but not for a while, so this is it's exciting. We are excited to be here. I'm excited to coach this football team. We're excited to be in Lincoln, be part of the university, and to be a part of what is known as the greatest fan base in college football.
Nebraska's not a top 10 job. Don't take it personally, Lincoln, because Nebraska's not going to beat Alabama. Alabama's a better gig. So is Ohio State and USC. You're in the second tier of jobs. You're not an elite job. You're going to find that out when your agent calls everybody in the country, and you're not going to get that guy. It's 2014. You're isolated, cold. You're in the Big Ten. You used to be in the Big 12 where you could get Texas kids. Now you're in the Big Ten. You don't have any leverage down there. Just diluted. You're Nebraska. You're going to win 9-10 games. That's what you're going to get. You're not going to beat Alabama. You're not beating great teams. Yeah, you're not going to. Doesn't matter who your coach is. You're not going to beat Alabama and Ohio State and USC and Nebraska right now in 2014. We want a nice coach. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with a nice coach thing. Those guys don't beat top 25. They don't beat top 75.
launches the throw down toward the goal line, going up. Ball tipped to the air. Caught! Touchdown! Jordan Westerkamp! Nebraska wins the game! Way the kick is good!
No place like Nebraska.